If you would like to add a watermark to a video project on CapCut, you're in the right place. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So follow me and let's get going. So right here on the CapCut desktop app, we have a video in our main track of our timeline right here at the bottom. And what we want to do is we want to add a watermark. We can do this two ways. The first way is an image. Now let's say we want to use an image that looks like this. Okay, so what we're going to do is click down and drag it on top of our timeline. You now want to go ahead and extend this to the duration of the entire video. From here, we want to make sure that it's selected. We're going to go up to the top right hand side and we're going to look for adjustment. And here you want to scroll down and look for saturation and make the saturation all the way to the left, which would be -50. This removes all the color from the image and it allows us to make a better looking watermark. We're going to go back to video now, and from video we're going to scroll down, and over here under blend you're going to make sure that this is ticked on and we are going to blend this. So what we can do is we can use the default mode and we can take this opacity of the actual image and we can move it all the way down. Now this is basically what a watermark would look like. However, we can change the size of the watermark as well. So we can just increase that size and that's what it looks like now. Now it does look nice, but one of the other things we can do is play around with the blending mode. So if you go into that default drop down menu, you can have a look at any one of these and see which one's going to work better with the contrast of your watermark as well as the contrast of your video. For me, it is the screen. And over here you can see it just looks a whole lot better. We can even increase that opacity slightly and you can see that there is a watermark over that video. Now, how do we remove a background from an image to get a watermark like this? Well, we can do that in CapCut as well. If you go into their browser and into image right over here, you'll be able to take this image. After uploading it, going to the right hand side, clicking on remove background, and it'll remove that background for you, and that is actually the result that I got right over here. We can also use text as an overlay watermark. We're going to remove this, and if you go up to the top left hand side, tap on text and you can now enter the text that you would like to. So on the left hand side there is a default. We're going to add that default text. Again, we're going to make sure that it's over the whole video, and on the right hand side you can change every element about your text. So over here we're going to go ahead change the actual text itself. We can now also change the font style. So let's make it something weird like that. And then what we're going to do from here is we're going to change the size. Now you can use this font size drag over here, but we can go ahead and just click down on the actual font itself and we can do that. We can now also rotate it by using the little rotate icon underneath the actual text, and all the settings come up right over here. You can see that there's your scale, your rotation, and so forth. What we can do now is we can maybe make it bold so it stands out a little bit more, and we're going to go down and look for blend again. And here we want to take that all the way down to round about between 10 and 15. You can see what works for you on your video, but this is what works for me. I've actually got it on 7, and now this is the watermark that I've put on this video. So there's two ways to do it. You can do it as an image or a logo, or you can use text to add that watermark. Now if this was helpful, drop us a like, share it with a friend. We'll see you next time, people. Peace.